Welcome to Friday Playlist for March 5th, 2021. The third week in our Lenten sermon series, The Long and Winding Road, is yet another Beatles song from their 1970 Let It Be album. This week's selection and our sermon subtitle is I, Me, Mine. Written by George Harrison, it was the last new track recorded by the band before their breakup in April of 1970. The song originated from their January 1969 rehearsals at Twickenham Film Studios, when they were considering making a return to live performance. Written at a time of great discord within the group, the lyrics lament humankind's propensity for self-centeredness and serve as a comment on the discord that led to George Harrison temporarily even leaving the Beatles. The lyrics read, all through the day, I, me, mine, I, me, mine, I, me, mine. All through the night, I, me, mine, I, me, mine, I, me, mine. Now they're frightened of leaving it. Everyone's weaving it, coming on strong all the time, all through the day, I, me, mine. This week's gospel has Jesus getting angry, the only recorded incident of his anger in his ministry. He goes to the temple and finds buyers, sellers, and money changers. I, me, mine personified. Here in the holy place of sacrifice and prayer, the Jewish authorities have turned the court of the Gentiles, the only place that outsiders, non-Jews, were allowed to pray, into a bawling, squalling, clinking marketplace. Jesus makes a whip of cords and creates chaos, driving out the buyers, sellers, and money changers. The temple officials come running, demanding, by what authority are you doing this? And Jesus answers, tear this temple down and I'll rebuild it in 3 days. The authorities sneer, as people obsessed with I, me, mine would. It's taken 46 years to build this temple, and you're going to do it in 3 days? Now, Jesus meant the temple of his body, and he was talking about the resurrection. But they didn't get it. Not even his disciples got it, which brings me to the second song in this week's playlist, a song by Rich Mullins, If I Stand. Rich Mullins was raised in Lynn, Indiana, by a Quaker mother. In his song, A Boy Like Me, he tells about being born in Reed Memorial Hospital, Richmond, Indiana, growing up in Indiana, worshiping in a meeting house. After being a Nashville songwriter for Amy Grant, and after completing a music degree in college, Mullins and his friend Mitch McVicker moved to a Navajo reservation in Cebonita, New Mexico, to teach music to children. In 1996, at the Ichthus Music Festival in Wilmore, Kentucky, he was asked if he made the move because God had called him to proselytize and convert the Native Americans. To this, Mullins responded, no, I think I just got tired of a white, evangelical, middle-class perspective on God, and I thought I would have more luck finding Christ among the pagan Navajos, teaching children music. His If I Stand bears witness to his convictions. There's more that rises in the morning than the sun, and more that shines in the night than just the moon. It's more than just this fire here that keeps me warm in a shelter that is larger than this room. And there's a loyalty that's deeper than mere sentiments, and a music higher than the songs that I can sing. The stuff of earth competes for the allegiance I owe only to the giver of all good things. The temple authorities were so absorbed with I, me, mine that they couldn't begin to see the something more that Jesus is, and that he would bring to God's plan for human salvation. We have the blessing of hindsight, but we still get caught up in the trap of I, me, mine. God, ever patient, still offers us the hope that Rich Mullins sang. There's a loyalty that's deeper than mere sentiments, and a music higher than the songs that I can sing. The stuff of earth competes for the allegiance I owe only to the giver of all good things. So if I stand, let me stand on the promise that you will pull me through. And if I can't, let me fall on the grace that first brought me to you. And if I sing, let me sing for the joy that has born in me these songs. And if I weep, let it be as a man who is longing for his home. Both songs are on YouTube. Look for the Beatles song remastered in 2009. And then be inspired by our own Hoosier troubadour. Happy listening.